Hey guys, I'm going to do just a real quick video on whiteboard.fi. It is for math, and it's also for any time you want to have any kind of like a writing thing or a drawing thing or whatever it is that you're doing, idea type of thing, brainstorming, whatever. Okay, but the math thing, I think it's a good one because I know when the kids are writing just their math on the paper and holding it up to the camera, sometimes it can be hard to see. So this is something that's going to be kind of easy to use. Let me get rid of me. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm creating a new class, and this is it's a new one every time. So you're not locked into this. This is not your be all end all of classes. This is just for your thing. Okay. You can have a waiting room if you want. And then you have to let them in, but I mean, this is probably just going to your students, so they can just pop on. The stuff will automatically save, but if you want them to be able to save it and maybe upload their work, if it's something that you want it to be turned into Google Classroom, there is a save option for that, but I'm not going to do that. So I'm just going to go ahead and click Create Class. It's creating my little room. Okay, and then this is the code that you would copy and then put in your Google Meet chat, or if you wanted to put it on your Google Classroom, if it was part of that assignment or something like that. Okay, but that is what you're going to need for them to get in. And you can either do it as a link, or if you can just do that, they have to type it in, but having a link could be better. Okay, so I copied it. All right, and so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go set up my whiteboard that I want them to do. You can, I mean, these tools are pretty universal. If you wanted to try to write it out, we know how great that is with the tools that they give us when we handwrite stuff. That's about all. Ooh, that actually is not too bad for me. Okay, that is not what I want though. Okay, so I'm going to get rid of it that way. I'm going to go ahead and do a text box right here. Okay, and I'm going to put some math problems there because I'm talking about math. And I'm going to do it a couple times, give them some room to work. Let's see, 75. I don't know why I'm thinking really hard about this, but you know. All right, and so there, I'm just going to leave it like that. Click right there. You can space it out bigger if you need to make it bigger. But then they have all this room that they can work and stuff like that. Okay. So you want to push that out to them because right now you're the only person that can see that. So to push it out, you would click over here where it says push. Okay. Push it. Push it. All right, so you can do it as that, saving it as background. I think it's easier just to go ahead and push out that current page. I kind of played with it a little bit, and this one was a little bit more accurate. So you see down here, this is what it is. Okay, now what happens is then it pops up for the kids. I'm going to go ahead. I'm on another computer over here for the student view. I'm going to go ahead and join, and I'm not going to make you sit and wait and watch me join. I'm going to pause. Okay, so this is where I am a student now, and I'm joining the room. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that code. If you didn't give me the link in the chat box, if you gave me the link in the chat box, I'm just going to click that. But if I'm going to do it this way because I didn't think about that. X6CA7. Okay, so I am joining the class. Okay, so it's waiting patiently. Okay, so I have joined the class, and hopefully I melded those videos wonderfully. Over on this other one, it's asking me to put my name in, so I'm going to put Kid Benor because that's my new name. And now I am joining the whiteboard class. And I'm scrolling up here. Okay, now I'm noticing on my whiteboard over here that I do not see the questions. Okay, so I can either do this and get that, or I can raise my hand or call out in class and say, Ms. Benor, I can't see my thing, and then I'm going to go here and push it, and then I'm going to do that one more time. And now over here, oh, see, the teacher can see it. Can I write on it? Yep, there you go. So then I can write on the board over that way. Okay. Now, here's the thing. Saving it. If you want them to save it to be able to upload it, you have all these things that you would do ahead of time. You can lock the room. You can enable manual save so that they can save it, or you can do it so that you can save it if you want to. You can always save all the whiteboards that end up popping up as a PDF. Okay, you can clear them all. So you have those options. If you want to hide their names because of privacy issues, but then you wouldn't know who it is, that kind of stuff. So, I mean, it's pretty simple like that. Now, here's the deal. When you are done, actually, while I'm doing this over here, one second. All right, so I just showed on the other one, the student standpoint. So you see how they do their work as they go, okay? And then when you are done doing everything you want to do, you would then end up closing your room out. And it's closed, and then you would just start a new one for the next time. That is the very simple how to get started and just do some basic stuff. As you are looking at the tools that it gives you, see if I'm going to go back and do a new one. New class, just like we just did. Again. When you look at your tools, you have lots of options there. Again, toggle the board. You can do images. You can write everything out yourself. You can copy and paste stuff onto there. This is your download thing. Obviously, if you want to trash something, it's going to be right there. If you're into the emoji situation and you, oh, there's some interesting. I guess that means you're not happy. Okay. You have that if you are a musician, and you would have to go ahead and do that. Like that. That's kind of a pain. If you're going for higher math, then undo. Okay, I guess that's going to stay there. If you're going for higher math, then you have those functions. You can type in your stuff as well. Okay, so right here, if you were going to do, and you could insert it. Of course, now I have that there. Okay, so you can actually do formulas and stuff that way as well. Okay, so hopefully that is something, since we're getting close, that you can find to use with math with your kids. Okay.